The jury has now spoken. The defendant has been found guilty of murder in the second degree. Mr. Shapiro says this is not at the aggravated end of the spectrum, and he talks about the third prong of malice. But just so we're clear here, although it was the verdict meant that the jury was not convinced beyond a reasonable doubt that this murder was the result of any deliberate plan on the defendant's part, it was convinced beyond a reasonable doubt that Mr. McCarthy intended to cause grievous bodily harm to a 2-year-old child or intended to do an act which a reasonable person would have known would result in that child's death. And the penalty for second-degree murder is mandatory, life in prison, reflecting the seriousness of that crime. Now, as both counsel point out, I do have some discretion as to the parole eligibility, and the considerations as to that are not identical, in my view, to the considerations I use in terms of fashioning sentence. But I think there are some things that I still need to consider that I would consider both in imposing a sentence of term of years and in terms of the parole eligibility, now that the legislature has decided to give the court discretion to extend that beyond the 15 years. It's certainly hard to predict what Mr. McCarthy, what kind of person he'll be more than a decade from now. But in light of the vulnerability of the victim, the circumstances that surrounded the cover-up of her death, I determined that he should not be parole eligible for at least 20 years. So with that, I'll have the clerk impose the sentence.
McCarthy, please stand up. The jury, having returned a verdict of guilty against you of murder in the second degree, the court, in consideration of your offense, now sentences you to the Massachusetts Correctional Institution at Cedar Junction for and during your natural life, with parole eligibility after 20 years. The court deems you have served 650 days spent in custody awaiting disposition of this matter. That goes back to the date of arrest of 9/18/2015. The court imposed a $90 victim witness fee. You're notified of your duty to supply a DNA sample to the DNA laboratory, and you're notified of your right to appeal this conviction pursuant to rules of appellate procedure. You stand committed, sir.
Thank you.
And you have just